Good morning. Let us discuss today's current affairs. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is in India. After Ariel Sharon's visit in 2003, this is the second time Israel's Prime Minister visiting India. We all know that last year, few months back, the first ever India's PM visit, Modi's visit to Israel, and new terms have come, new friendship issues have come with respect to India-Israel relations. The first term is Hugplomacy, Hugplomacy. Modi's hugging diplomacy. Modi have went beyond normal formal wishing the Prime Minister, but Modi have hugged him. So Modi's Hugplomacy is in news. Hugplomacy. And Benjamin Netanyahu said, India's vote against Israel, Jerusalem issue, and India voted in favor of the resolution that Jerusalem, the issue should go to the negotiation tables. As you all know, recently Trump have announced that he is shifting the capital, that is the embassy of US from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. In a way, he is agreeing that Jerusalem is a part of Israel, raised many eyebrows, and UN introduced a resolution in the General Assembly. India voted in favor of resolution saying that Jerusalem is under negotiation because in East Jerusalem and in other parts of old city of Jerusalem, many Palestinians are living. For that purpose, Benjamin Netanyahu told, one vote cannot change our relations. Though India voted in favor of resolution against Israel, Netanyahu told, one UN vote cannot change our relations. And Israel-India relations is compared as a marriage made in heaven. Israel-India relations is compared as a marriage made in heaven. Teen Murti Chowk in New Delhi was renamed as Teen Murti Haifa Chowk. Teen Murti Chowk in New Delhi was renamed as Teen Murti Haifa Chowk. H-A-I-F-A, Haifa Chowk. And Benjamin Netanyahu is going to stay in India for 6 days. And he is also going to visit Nariman House in Bombay. Nariman House in Bombay. The lone child survivor in Nariman House attack, where both of his parents died, baby boy Moshe is also visiting Nariman House in Bombay. And next news, World Economic Forum ranked India 30th on Global Manufacturing Index. World Economic Forum ranked India in 30th stage. So India's rank in Global Manufacturing Index is number 30. And in this month, the last of this month, World Economic Forum Summit is going to be held at Davos. Modi is going to attend the summit. Very important and prestigious summit for India at this time. Shah Rukh Khan is going to address the summit. Raghuram Rajan is going to address the summit. World Economic Forum Summit. The headquarters, the World Economic Forum Summit will be held at Davos, Switzerland. Next, India and UK have signed 2 agreements. India and United Kingdom have signed 2 agreements relating to the return of illegal migrants who are in UK to India. They have also signed agreements not only the Indian illegal migrants who return to India, but also they want to share intelligence and also criminal records on various issues. Intelligence, criminal records. India and UK have signed 2 agreements on the return of illegal migrants. Illegal migrants from India to UK. They will come back to India now. Not only that, on criminal records and intelligence also, they signed some pacts. Rizhao, R-I-Z-H-A-O. Rizhao is R-I-Z-H-A-O. Rizhao is China's indigenous missile frigate. China's indigenous missile frigate. Rizhao is equipped with advanced weapon system. Rizhao is equipped with advanced weapon system. R-I-Z-H-A-O. Rizhao. Next. Myth or Mithni. M-I-T-I-N-I. Mithni or M-I-T-H. Myth or M-I-T. Recently, Sikkim government announced a new way of conserving the tree cover, forest cover in the state. It's a very unique method. As you all know, Sikkim have around 47-48% of forest area. Still, Sikkim wanted to conserve the forest with a unique way. The way is, according to new rules, we can adopt a tree. Individuals can adopt a tree, number one, or when our relatives die, we can see our relatives in the tree and we can have that tree, we can have a companionship with that tree. In a way, making a man to conserve the nature, to live with the nature, is the unique method in Sikkim now. Sikkim government also issued a notification. Amity and Reverence Rules 2017. Amity, Forest Tree, Amity and Reverence Rules 2017. Amity means friendship, reverence means respect or adoration. Forest Tree, Amity and Reverence Rules 2017. Myth or Mithni, M-I-T-I-N-I, is a relationship with a tree. Sikkim Forest Tree. To forge amity between people and trees. To forge a relationship between people and trees. The notification also said that a person may also adopt a tree. A person may also adopt a tree. Preserving a tree in remembrance of a died, deceased representative or deceased relative, known kith and kin, sisterhood, brotherhood, all those things. And when you adopt a tree in the name of our departed relative, that particular tree is named as Smriti tree. That particular tree is named as Smriti tree. Very important. Sikkim government, in the name of Forestry Amity Reverence Rules 2017, allowed individuals to adopt the trees. In a way, they wanted to conserve and provide amity between people and trees. Amity and reverence between people and trees. This is called Sikkim Forest Conservation New Method, unique way. This particular method of Sikkim you can adopt in most of the states where we need to increase our forest cover, and we can increase the relationship between man and forests, man and trees, natural conservation. Next important article in the recent past is about FDI policy. 49% FDI is allowed in approval route to Indian Airlines. There are two routes of FDI, automatic route and approval route. Automatic means without the permission of RBI, without the prior approval of government, you can come and invest in a company. Whereas approval route means prior permission is necessary. 49% of foreign investment is allowed, or foreign airline stake is allowed in Air India through approval route. It is not automatic. It is not automatic. And whereas, why this approval route? Because major stake still Government of India wanted to hold. In Air India, major stake still Government of India wanted to hold. And second thing, government wanted to allow only limited stake of private systems, because Air India is considered as Maharaja. Most of the social objectives, government objectives, country's objectives are fulfilled through Air India. Why Air India is in loss? Number one, it won't see always profit. Number two, mismanagement. Number three, it will connect the hinterlands of India. Number four, for certain areas. For example, if you want to run a flight between India and Tel Aviv, where no frequent flyers are not available, only Air India can do that because it is national objective. Whereas Indigo or other airlines cannot frequently run the flights where the business is not lucrative. So Air India is not only for profit but also for nation building. That we are missing, and we are almost disinvesting in most of the public sector enterprises. We have to think about it. And apart from Air India, Indian Airlines 49% issue and 100% automatic FDI into single brand retailing through automatic route. 100% FDI is allowed through single brand retailing in automatic route, where the citizens can have, the individuals can have a lot of choices, and the companies like Nike, most of the single brand retail companies might come and start their outlets in India. While allowing 100% FDI in single brand retail, the government also have done away with some rule for 5 years. The rule is there is a mandatory sourcing of local material. For example, when you are selling something in India, 30% of the material should be purchased in India. Mandatory sourcing of local products. But this rule was done away for 5 years. By allowing 100% FDI through automatic route in single brand retail, government also temporarily relaxed that. Generally there is a rule, 30% of the material used in that should be locally sourced. That rule was also done away for the 5 years. After 5 years of establishing the company in India, that rule will come back. That means whenever you are selling something in India, 30% of the material of the product, the material used in the product should be sourced from India. This rule was temporarily relaxed. This rule was temporarily relaxed for 5 years for the companies. Means if the company is established today, for the first 5 years it need not follow this mandatory sourcing rule. Very important. Mandatory sourcing rule. Okay. And now many MNCs, foreign entrants, will come and start their outlets in India. Consumer choice, wide variety of goods and cheaper products are available. At the same time, local products might face a tough time. Local products might face a tough time. Next, India is a top borrower from Asian Infrastructure and Investment Bank in 2017. India is a top borrower from Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank 2017. The major shareholder of the bank is China. The bank headquarters are at Beijing. After India, Indonesia is the largest borrower. So India is the highest borrower in AIIB in 2017. India is a top borrower. Next, Iron Fist. America, Japan joint military exercises named Iron Fist. America, Japan joint military exercises. Their name is Iron Fist. Till date, India is the sole internet service provider, sole internet connection provider to Nepal. Now, China also became internet service provider for Nepal, breaking India's monopoly in Nepal. Now, Nepal is not solely dependent on India for internet. It is taking the help from China also. In a way, India's neighborhood, are we losing them to China, is a big question. It is not the question about internet. It's not a question about internet. It is about our neighbors playing a China card against India. Internet is a small issue, but we have to think about various issues in the neighborhood. And more importantly here, even with Bangladesh, we are working hard. These are the important current affairs from the last 2 days, and wish you a happy Pongal.